I'm praying that I don't get any more distractions because there's just been too much noise. And when there's too much noise, I can't record. But it's okay. The show must go on. So I'm just gonna take a deep breath in, deep breath out, and just hope no one disturbs me this time. But I do want to put you guys on to a movie that I watched today with my sister. It's called Glass. But there is like little sequels like from Split, or if you've watched Split with the guy with the different personalities, and he spoiler alert, abducts three girls and one girl makes it out. Unbreakable, I've never watched Unbreakable, but me being me, I like to spoil movies for myself and read online synopsis and then go deeper, and then go deeper, then go deeper, and then I'm like, damn, spoiled it for myself. But this time I didn't spoil it for myself. It just said that it was sequels, because when I saw the main character from Split, I was like, hold on a second, this a part two? I'm bare confused. But yeah, I would rate the movie a 8 out of 10, because I feel like you can't give all movies a 10 out of 10. I just feel like that's a drag. But I do recommend that you guys go and watch it. Watch it. Go for it. Watch it. It's on Netflix, so like you don't have to search online and be like movies to watch online. We all do it, okay? We all do it. But yeah, I hope you guys actually watch it. I put you guys on, but anyway, yeah, on this episode, I'm going to be talking about being the flaky friend. For those who don't know what a flaky friend is, it is someone that is always cancelling last minute. So that could be like 24 hours prior to the event, and it's like consecutively, they're always flaking on you. I feel like especially in friendships as well, if you do have a flaky friend, or you've come across someone that's been flaky, whatever have you, I feel like it does cause a lot of conflict within the friendship, because people will see you as unreliable. They'll be like, oh, I'm not going to invite so and so because they're just going to bail on me, or they're just going to flake, and I always wow, I feel like there's always a reason as to why someone is flaking. Not all the time, but if it's like consecutively, I feel like there is some reasons. I have wrote some possible reasons that may, be. So I would say depression. They may be going through something, and mentally going out won't really help them, or they feel like that's not their solution. I'd say finance. Chai. Guys, sorry. I did smoke that little Zaza, but it's faded. So if I sound a little bit slow, I guess, I do apologize. But yeah, finance. So if your pocket's not there, you'd be like, I feel like some people have a lot of pride as well, me especially. Like, I'm not gonna walk around telling people I don't have it. If I don't have it, I ain't going nowhere. But if you're unemployed, especially, like, some people are very prideful, so they won't tell you, yeah, I'm out of a job, I can't afford to go here, I can't afford to go there, because I guess pride. That's me, and I don't think that's a problem to do that, because at the end of the day, why do you need to know? Or just don't make plans with them at all. So I feel like, and another one, social anxiety. I feel like this one is a very common one. Like, you're very nervous to go out, like very anxious. You can't be around big crowds and stuff. Guys, I do apologize. If you hear a meowing, I've let my cat in. For those that have cats, yeah? When you just let your cat in, they wander around your room. You shut the door. They're crying. They're sitting at the door. They don't say nothing. Their head's close to the door. You let them out. He's still crying. So please don't think that I'm abandoning my cat. I literally let him in. He didn't want to stay. I let him out. So my sister will probably let him in. But yeah, I would say those are the three main factors as to why someone could flake on you. But I guess in my case, I can relate, because I can put my hands up to the sky and say, yeah, I was the flaky friend and did. What are you going to do about it? I was the flaky friend, and I can take accountability, and I can admit, yeah, I was the flaky friends, but there was a reason as to why I was flaky, I feel like this is the perfect time to explain my reasons as to why I was. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy listening to this part. But yeah, so last year my mental health was not in the right place. Like, my mental health was bad, and I'm not talking about like depression and stuff like that. Like, I don't want to say the usual, but for me, the usual depression. No, I feel like I was at my worst. Like, I was at the point where I wanted to end it. Like, I didn't want to be here anymore. Like, too many things were going. Imagine like things happening within the same month. Like, it's just, this week a problem, the next week a problem, the next week a problem. Like, it was just so much build up, and I couldn't take it. So there was just a point where I just had a very bad mental breakdown. I like, when I look at pictures from then, because this was only last year, so when I look at pictures, you can see like I was not looking after myself. I have the darkest circles. Like, I was eating crap. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say, yeah, I eat healthy. I was eating crap. I just was very negative about myself. Like, my confidence was to the floor. Like, I had no self-confidence. Like, it was really bad. Like, I cut my hair. My hair was short, but it felt good as well, because I'm like, okay, I've cut my hair. My hair's short. It's gonna grow to something better. Like, it feels at peace. Like, I feel at peace with my hair being short. And of course, like, I guess the icing was like my contract was ending from a job. Sorry, I really enjoyed that job. Although I did complain it was boring, but no, seriously, I really enjoyed that job. So when that contract came to an end, I was like, damn. Like, bearing in mind, I knew my contract was coming to an end, but it's like, I need to find a job ASAP. But yeah, it was that point in my life was I don't know. It just wasn't a good time for me in that period. But best believe, like, my mental health remained the same. I was still negative, although I did go out with some people here there, but it's like I was still in a bad headspace, very negative. I only changed my mindset up until last year, December or January. That's when I was like, no, fuck it, I'm not going to be like this anymore. I need to do whatever. But I don't want to go on a tangent. I want to get straight into how this relates. But yeah, like, it was bad to the point where I don't know if it was a week or a couple of days from Joe. Like, it was just too intense. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. But shout out to my man though, because here's me saying we need to go on a break, but I'm the one who is there messaging. But anyway, yeah, like, I did appreciate people hanging out with me here and there, but it was very spaced out. Like, I was not hanging out with people consecutively. Like, I was spacing it out because I was just too anxious. Like, I would overthink. And as I said prior, like, I'm unemployed, so I can't spend my money recklessly. But I guess that I don't want to say that was the reason as to why I flaked. Like, genuinely, I started to develop like social anxiety because I've been putting myself in a shell for too long, like in a ball. Like, I was in a ball for too long, and I was just like, I don't want to leave my shell yet. Like a turtle. I don't want to leave my shell yet. I'm not ready to leave my shell. Like, I'm someone that overthinks, but I feel like last year I was overthinking too much. Like, I was in a really bad headspace. So imagine just having a bad mindset. You feel like crap. You think you look like crap. So going out and stuff didn't really make me feel better, because I guess people are watching me. Like, what if I say something dumb? People are gonna think I'm a fool. Like, what if I laugh too loud? What if I'm eating messy? What if I'm saying the wrong thing? Like, when I tell you, I was overthinking, and I even had to tell my friend, like, I can't go. Like, I'm not comfortable going out, or I can't go out because I just overthink. I feel like you guys don't like me. You guys think I'm a beg. Like, that's how bad I was overthinking. But even during that time of my depression. Shout out to the niggas that were there for me. I'm going to say their names. Jonathan and Phillips. Sorry, Squeeze and Phillips. Shout out to them because they made sure like I was good in that period of hardship. But shout out to them, and I feel like I can take accountability and be like, yes, I was flaking heavy. I was cancelling plans. I'm not going to sit here and be like, yeah, I'm proud of it. I did what I needed to do in order for me to be in a better headspace where I am now. Because I can tell you I'm in a better headspace. And I've been saying from January to now, in May now. That's what, 5 months? I've been saying I'm in a better headspace. I've been feeling better. Mind, body, soul, soul getting there. Because, of course, I need to eat cleaner and stuff like that. But I've been in a better headspace. So I needed to take that break, or I needed to distance myself properly in order for me to just be in a better space. And it's crazy because, when people say you're a flaky friend, there's always negativity towards it. Like the person you're flaking, they're always so angry and like, oh, why would you do this to me? You keep on flaking. Do you like going out with us? Da, 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 da. But in reality, you lots are not taking time out of your day to be like, wait, hold on a second. Why is my friend actually flaking? Because let's be real, these are your friends at the end of the day. Friendship goes both ways. If you love your friend and you know your friend so much, you would even question and be like, hold on a second. Like, is this person okay? Because I've been noticing this quite frequently. They're cancelling plans. They're saying, oh, I'm not in the mood. I'm not feeling that. Me. The way mental health is in this society, what I've seen, especially on TikTok as well, people succumbing their mental health issues, succumbing, I think that's the word, or like, they kill themselves, and sometimes people don't want to say they need help. They leave hints. It's a cry for help. They leave hints because they want to feel like you care enough to help. It's not, I want to be that, like, because I can speak for myself. I don't want to keep going to people and saying, I need help. I want you to look at me and be like, I know there's something wrong with you. I'm here to help you sometimes. So you can't always assume or jump the bandwagon and be like, oh, yeah, I just assumed. Oh, no, because you've been cancelling the plans so much, that's why I'm not inviting you out no more. No, ask me what's going on with me. Ask me if I'm okay. Like me, because I'm in a better headspace now. Like, I had like 2 people tell me that I flaked on them. And I'm like, cool, I flaked on you. I can apologize and be like, I know what I need to do to be better. But then again, I'm like, I feel like me explaining myself, I don't need to explain myself. I did what I needed to do for myself. As my friends, you guys didn't go out your way to even check me during that period. I'm sorry, only 2 male friends checked me and made sure I was good. Everyone else, they never questioned what was wrong with me or what was going on with me. So I feel like y'all could have chased me up. You lots are here calling me flaky. But, child, I ain't flaking. Okay, yes, I flaked. You got me now. I flaked. But, you lots as my friends, you did not once think, oh yeah, hold on a second, what's wrong with Sharon? Let me make sure she's good. Let me da-da-da-da-da, So I feel like when being a flaky friend or dealing with a flaky friend, it goes both ways. Of course, you being the flaker, need to take accountability and always have in your head, in some cases, if I don't communicate as to why I've been flaking, conflicts will arise. Then they'll have in their head as well, I can't speak for everyone, but I think 2 theories. Then you'll have in your head like, hold on a second. No, I'm going through this, like there's a reason as to why I'm flaking, but I want my friend to come to me and say this. That's what I think the flaker would think in their head. The person that's getting flaked on, of course, you feel discouraged. You feel like, why is my friend doing this? But I feel like, sometimes just ask someone, are you okay? Simple words like, are you okay? I'm here if you need anything, can really warm someone's heart and can really open a door for them to allow themselves to be vulnerable and comfortable. Because I feel like nowadays in society, when you create a space where you allow yourself to be vulnerable around people, people tend to throw it in your face. I've noticed the culture where people, when you tell things to people in confidence, they tend to like whenever there's conflict. Oh, but you was doing da 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 da. I feel like, damn, God is really gonna slap your head, because to be a person like that is foul, and it's foul to be someone like that. You know, like, I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm perfect, but one thing I'll never do is try to, if someone confided in me and this is something that is affecting them, I would never go out my way to make that person feel bad. It's just not my character, it's not my intent. So I can understand and only imagine how that person feels. If they feel like they don't want to share or disclose as to why they're flaking, by all means, you have to respect that. And when they're ready to, they're ready to, you know. Maybe there's a reason, like there may be other reasons. Maybe it's not depression, maybe it's not finance, maybe it's not like social anxiety, maybe it's something deeper. Maybe you're the one making the plans and they're cancelling because maybe they don't want to be your friend, and maybe they want to distance themselves from you. Maybe take that as a hint, like, okay, they've cancelled on me so many times, they must not like me. Let's keep it real, like, they must not like, if someone flakes on me like more than, because I guess all of us work nowadays, so I can't really be too harsh, like more than 3 times, I'm just gonna assume you don't like me, you know, like I'm just gonna assume you don't like me. But yeah, like I just feel like I said, when dealing with these type of people, don't always assume. Ask questions, ask what is really going on. Like I said, I've already explained 2 points as to how it can go, how both parties can feel, because I feel like when you discuss certain topics, you can't always shift it and be on one side. You have to see there's always 2 sides to a story, you know, to the picture or the bigger picture or whatever people's analogies are, but there's always 2 sides of a story. So you can never judge. Well, try not to judge, but don't judge before the person says anything. You know, don't judge the book by its cover. You know that saying? Yeah, go with it. But yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this episode. I do apologize if I sound jingle, you know, like, you know, when you like, let me vent for it, like 2 seconds. That workplace that I'm working at is working me like a dog, day and night. Working me like a dog. Like, you know what it is? They're not even working me. I ain't doing nothing in that office but just sitting there on the computer, writing up new drafts, writing up scripts, thinking of different things. Like, my mind is so creative. I have so much things in my head, but it's like, I need to put it down. I need to write it down. If you see my notes, there's just so many things. Me writing a script in 8 hours, well, not in 8 hours, but the whole duration of work means there's nothing for me to do at work. Like, I dread going to that workplace, but it's fine, y'all, in God's timing. So I can never like bash it too hard, because I need the money, y'all, until God blesses me and I'm on a bigger pedestal where I don't have to work for someone, but I'm working for myself. In Jesus' name, I pray that for myself. Pray that for myself. I pray for that. And I pray that other people get to experience that feeling where you no longer have to work for someone, you're working for yourself. I think that's the biggest accomplishment for me. But hey, in God's timing, I never know how it will go. But obviously, God has a plan for me and I shall follow it. So yeah, I guess I'm wrapping it up. I really enjoy doing this sometimes. But yeah, man. Sorry, like I said, if I sound a little bit out of there, I did hit that za, you know, sometimes you gotta hit that zaza, period. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. So yeah, I'm definitely signing off now, so ciao.